Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I just got out of Marden's. I'm in their parking lot. I could have brought my camera in. I am allowed to record in there, but I don't want to push that really because I never want to jeopardize my ability to shop here. It is so hot. Now, I wasn't planning on coming to Marden's today, not at all. As a matter of fact, when I was coming back to my car, I thought, gee, I'd like to do a car vlog because I'm just tired and I feel like resting a minute before driving home because it's like a 5-minute drive. And then I said, oh, but I didn't bring my camera. And I was like, why? Why didn't I bring my camera? Oh, because you're trying not to record so much. But I usually bring it anyway because you just never know. And when I got in the car, I was glad to see that my camera was on my seat. So I did bring it with me. I guess I was thinking ahead. And I just shopped for a rug cutting knife. That's why I came here. But then I thought, while I'm there, I might as well look at some fabric. I'm trying to shop a little bit at a time. For so many reasons, there's no AC, so I can't be in there for long. Even though it's kind of cool out, it's hotter than hell in there, and I wet. I mean, seriously, my hair is soaking wet. And I have less to bring in and to handle at once, and then also it's less chance of them making mistakes because I've done some huge ass hauls here, close to $1,000 of fabric at a time, which practically filled my car, and it was just such a hassle because I have to go to the service desk to cash out, and everything's written by hand and then added with a calculator and then added on the register. That's why I'm like this. That's the part that wears me out. I have to remember to stop shopping before I go there because it can be another hour there just standing there, and I don't know, but I try to keep it small now. So I started out pretty good. I started out with just a few things in my carriage, but then there was people there in line ahead of me, and I was like, well, maybe I'll just shop a little bit more. Those people will be gone, and I just kept shopping and shopping, and it's still considered a mini haul. It was not even $300, so that's good. But lately I've been getting around $200. $200 is manageable, like for bagging the stuff and not too many things for them to add up. And okay, so that's why I'm out, and I just thought I would stop and chat with you guys for a little bit just because I'm out, taking advantage of that. Also, it's a good way to procrastinate because I have other shit that I have to do. There is a leak somewhere in my mother's bathroom. I think the seal for the toilet might be going or has gone, but my mother has wall-to-wall carpeting, and it's like completely around the toilet. I know, dumb idea, but I grew up with carpeting in the bathroom. That's just the way it is. And when I built this place for her, she wanted carpeting in the bathroom. But at the very least, we could have not carpeted right around the fucking toilet. I mean, it's just completely, I can't lift anything. So I have rug cutters at home, but I couldn't find any because, of course, I don't know where anything is. I actually have, a whole section of all my tools, quite handy. I'm a quite handy person. I just haven't done that in a long time. I actually ripped a whole entire rug out of my the whole entire side of, the old part of the house, all by myself, and put down those sticky linoleum tiles, all by myself, the whole entire place, and I did a damned good job, if I must say so myself. So now I'm going to rip the carpet out of my mother's bathroom. It needs to happen anyway, and I will just do some of the tile there for her too, and then if she really wants carpeting, we can put something that, not slippery, but something that, can at least be there just because she likes that. Is the guy in front of me leaving? No, I thought the guy in front of me was leaving, so I didn't have to turn my neck to back out. Very thirsty. I was going to drink some water at Marden's, but I drank some yesterday, or the last time I was here. I wasn't here yesterday. I think it was Friday, maybe. And it tasted like rust, and it was quite warm. It wasn't the best water that I've ever had. Okay, before I forget, and if you're not interested in fabric, just ignore and do know that many people are. Although I don't get complaints now, because it's very hard to complain to me. But people do find ways. Don't try to find ways. I'm good with it. I'm good without complaints. But I do know that when I focus on one thing for a long time, people get upset because I'm not focusing on the things that they liked. And, it's just always going to be that way. I go through phases where something interests me and the other things don't, and it's just going to be always that way for probably as long as I'm on YouTube. And I think the only way I could ever be on YouTube for a long time is if I allow that to happen and I just go with it and I don't worry about the people who don't like what I'm talking about at the moment. But I know a lot of people really want me back into the crafting things, and I am working my way there. I really, really am. And this is part of that. I'm also trying to do more on the fabric side of things. And what I did, I tested this last night inside Patreon, and I really liked the way that worked, and I think I'm going to be doing it again. First of all, most of you know, because I've said it before, when you join Patreon, it doesn't collect your pledge right away. It only collects the beginning of the next month. So I had to find a way that I could sell something like this month, in the middle of the month, and make sure that patrons don't take advantage of the lower prices on the fabric and then drop out before I collect their pledge, because I take the pledges into consideration when I'm giving the lower prices. Does that make sense? That makes sense. So I talked to my patrons and I told them I was going to try something, and I tried it yesterday and it worked out good, and I want to do it again. What it is I'm getting the Fabric Frenzy ready for everyone for either the end of August or the beginning of September, around there somewhere, if I'm not having surgery or recovering or anything, because I still have that stuff in the mix. And normally I just do the frenzy once, boom, sell all kinds of stuff, and then I'm like 4 days in packaging hell. It's just like from morning till night I'm getting packages ready, and it's my least favorite thing to do because a lot of OCD issues come out when I'm packaging things, weighing things, the same thing over and over again till I want to vomit and all that stuff. Now I can live with it, but I just try to minimalize it, and sometimes I do much better than others. But if I'm stressed out, I'm watching this guy, hoping that he didn't hit the car with his door. He came very close to it. Okay, see, I forgot what I was talking about. Packaging. When I'm stressed out, those things kick in more for me, and when I'm stressed I feel nauseous as it is, so I just talk so much. I just do. I want more watch time. Just kidding. It's not why I keep talking. So I thought, if I do little mini frenzies, since I'm getting these things ready anyway, I could do a little mini frenzy and just have a few orders and take care of those, and then when that's done, maybe something else. The orders are on my blog, as I go all month, because I get ready for the big one. So I tried that last night, and I can't remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably had like 6 different things, in multiples of those. And I told patrons, if you are a patron who has already paid a pledge at the beginning of August, a $3 pledge at the beginning of August, you are eligible to shop. Feel free to shop. And I got shoppers. And my Patreon's not that big. I am over 400 patrons. Thank you. Thank you so much, patrons. That worked out really well. I left it there again today. I'll take it down a little later, and I'm just going to process those orders. The rest will be for the frenzy, which again I'd like to offer to patrons first at the reduced rate for anybody who missed the little mini frenzies, and then it will go out to the masses. So if you want to be able to shop at these lower prices, and I've got some really cool ideas of things coming out, you will want to join my Patreon now, so you'll be eligible to shop in September if you're not already a patron. It needs to be at the $3 level, and it needs to be done the month before you can shop. So I just want to let you guys know that, because I'm going to try it again for the rest of this month, and I'm pretty sure it'll go good, and then I would love to do it again next month. And so anyway, I'm just always thinking of different ways to do things that not only are beneficial to my patrons and to anyone who wants to become a patron, because I love for people to save money, and you save a bundle. If you're one who shops from me, you are better off. Oh my God, there's the woman I met inside. Her name is Terry. I don't know her friend's name. Do you want to say hi to the peanut gallery? I'm actually recording.
How are you?
Yeah, stick your head in here and say hi.
Hi, peanut gallery.
This is Terry. We met in the store. And I was telling them why I'm such a hot mess. See, you're not a hot mess like me. That's not fair.
Well,
let me turn this off now. Oh my goodness. I met some people inside Marden's, and they were, oh, and I'm going to pull ahead. I told them, I'm going to pull ahead when you pull out. And I'm so awful. I already forgot the other one's name. I remember Terry's name. I think I asked her 3 times. And, oh, I need my car on. I need air conditioning still. Oh, my God. Anyway, they're fabric addicts also. And Terry actually knew me from my videos, so it's always nice to be recognized, except I told her I feel like I have to apologize now. But she says she likes my potty mouth, so chalk one up for potty mouth. Okay, you guys, I actually should go home because it is, 3 o'clock, and I have to decide who I'm going to call for a plumber. Oh, I can't keep procrastinating. I've got to do this. I'm not getting somebody for today because I'm not paying weekend rates. But anyway, so I got my rug cutter knife, and I'm gonna go home and do that and do a few other things, and I will be back with more soon. I do have I was supposed to do that today, a quilt top for a video, but I'm doing this video instead because I have to come out for a knife, and apparently it takes 2 hours to buy a knife, probably 3. Please check out my Patreon, please subscribe to this channel, and thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit today.